Yoruba Gods and Men. Long ago, in the time when the gods still walked among men, the Yoruba people flourished in a land blessed with lush forests, flowing rivers, and towering mountains. The gods, known as the Orishas, governed the elements and the fate of humanity, each representing an aspect of nature and life itself. At the head of all creation was Olodumare, the supreme being, who watched over the world from the heavens, beyond the stars. Below him were the Orishas, who were both revered and feared by the people. They could be kind and generous, but when angered, their wrath would shake the earth. Among the most powerful of these gods was Obatala, the god of creation and purity. He molded the first humans from clay and breathed life into them. The people of Yoruba were his children, and he loved them dearly. But he shared his duties with other Orishas, each with their unique responsibilities. Shango, the god of thunder and war, ruled over the storms and defended the righteous. Ogun, the god of iron and war, granted humans the power to forge tools and weapons, while Yemoja, goddess of the seas and motherhood, nurtured all life that depended on the waters. Though the gods had dominion over the natural world, they relied on humans to maintain the balance between the divine and mortal realms. Rituals and offerings were made to honor the Orishas, and in return, they blessed the land with prosperity. But as time went on, men grew proud and began to challenge the will of the gods, believing that they could shape their own destiny. One such man was Akin, a warrior whose skill in battle was unrivaled. His fame spread far and wide, and with it grew his arrogance. He boasted that he owed his victories to no god but to his strength alone. Akin refused to offer sacrifices to Shango before battles, defying the god of thunder. "Why should I bow to the Orishas when I hold the power of life and death in my own hands?" Akin said, "No god shall claim credit for my triumphs." Shango, enraged by Akin's insolence, summoned a storm that shook the land. Thunder roared across the skies, and lightning scorched the earth. Yet, Akin stood defiant, wielding his sword as though he could strike down the storm itself. In his final act of rebellion, he raised his weapon to the heavens, challenging the gods. In that moment, Shango hurled a bolt of lightning that split the sky. It struck Akin down, and his body was consumed by fire. The people trembled, realizing the price of pride. From then on, the Yoruba renewed their devotion to the Orishas, remembering that men, for all their strength, were still bound to the will of the gods. But not all gods were as wrathful as Shango. Orunmila, the god of wisdom and destiny, saw that humanity's fate was not to be ruled solely by fear. He descended from the heavens to teach the people the sacred art of divination. Through the Ifa system, Orunmila granted humans the ability to glimpse their destinies and seek the guidance of the gods. With his wisdom, men learned that though they had free will, their actions would ripple through the fabric of fate, binding them to the consequences of their choices. As the years passed, the bond between the gods and men remained fragile but intertwined. The Orishas continued to watch over their children, guiding them through the trials of life, while reminding them of the delicate balance between divine power and human ambition. The story of Akin's fall became a warning, passed down through generations, that men must honor the gods, for the line between gods and men was thin. To cross it would invite destruction. But to live in harmony with the Orishas would ensure the prosperity of all. And so, the Yoruba people lived, ever mindful of the gods who shaped their world, and the men who sought to define their place within it.